he wants to hide from Crossbow. What a silly thing. He even has a son. He was just running away. So do you know where he might have gone to? And what does he mean by hide? I don't really get it at all. Besides, he has a son who really wants to meet with him. Yeah, it's sad to be a third party. But I really shouldn't say too much more about it. I think he went to Armorica Village, though. You might want to ask around there. You should be able to get some more details. Got it. Thanks a lot. Alright then, should we head to Armorica? Yeah, let's go. They aren't the Grandmaster, they're just people who get around a lot. If anyone's the Grandmaster, it's Anton. Well, let's get into our Tio-mobile. And head over to Armorica Village. Well, we made it to Armorica Village. So we think Guevara is somewhere in here? Anyway, let's take a look at all the likely places. We can also ask the villagers a bit too. The Grandmaster being Estelle's dead mom. That's quite a stretch. So that would mean that the Grandmaster would have been charmed by Cassius Bright. Yeah, I've done both of Nielsen's quests so far in this game. He's a pretty interesting dude. Anyway, most likely place guy's gonna be hiding out is probably at the inn, so let's go ahead and talk to the owner here. Oh, are you guys here to stay the night? We do have some rooms available. We should ask if Guevara is still in the village. Well, the thing is, Nielsen's quests weren't translated, so I really don't know what's going on too much. He seems like an interesting character, but there's not much I can take away from his quests without actually understanding the language. And since Kitsune missed them too, I'm kind of left in the lurch. Seems like an interesting fellow. Goes to all these places even though he's blind. I'm sorry, Inpodge. It's rough. It's very possible that he's staying in this very inn. We definitely need these quests in English, that's true, we definitely do. Because Nielsen seems like a bigger deal than he lets on. Can we ask you something? Is there a guest named Guevara staying here by any chance? Oh, Guevara. He's been coming lately to eat here. Just to eat? He's not staying at the inn, though? No way. I've never checked him in. I remember everyone who comes to visit in from the city. Huh, so he's not staying here. Could he be staying at a home here, maybe? We'd have to check with the homes in the village in that case. Anyway, let's go look. He might be hiding out here somewhere. Well, this Guevara guy could be anywhere. But, as I have the guy in front of me, I know exactly where he's at. The door is locked. Lloyd, this is... Yeah, the last time we came here, this door wasn't locked. That sound. I guess somebody's in there. Yeah, I think so. Well, isn't this nice and suspicious? I wonder. Let's go ahead and consult with the chief. Well, that does make sense. I mean, he was the last person to go in there with the Crossbell Times, so... But how did... Man. Yeah, I still don't know how he managed to steal all those books, though. Chief Torta, good day. Oh, it's the SSS. What can I help you with today? There's actually something we'd like to check on in the village. Would you be able to let us into the small shed? Oh, someone's actually been sleeping in there. About 3 or 4 days ago, he showed up and said, "I'll be sleeping in here for a bit." But I'm pretty sure his name's Guevara. Yeah, that's it. But why is he in the shed? I did ask him that. He just said anywhere that's inconspicuous is fine. Well, he isn't really causing a problem for us, but I did think it was strange. Is he who you're all searching for? Is he the culprit in a case or something? No, not exactly. Lloyd, it might be a good idea to tell him everything. Yeah. Told him about Alm's missing father. Well that's a surprise. And he's a former politician, too. So he was the one who was hospitalized before. Now that I think about it, I do remember his face in the Crossbell Times. Well then, now there's no doubt he's the one we're after. Chief, could we go talk to him then? I'm not so sure he wants to meet Alm, but... Of course. As a fellow grandfather, I understand the need to reconcile the situation. I don't want anyone to suffer. Chief. Ha ha ha. Come along. This is the village chief Torta. Can I come in? There's some people here who want to talk to you. Do they want me to come back? I don't want to talk to anyone for a while. Don't worry. It isn't your son or your granddaughter here. Why do you know that? Guevara, can you hear me? This is the SSS from the Crossbell Police. The police? What do you want from me? Sorry to show up uninvited. We've actually met up with Alm, and he asked us to find you. Huh? They had no way of tracking your whereabouts, so they asked for us. And they said they absolutely want to meet you, no matter what. Won't you please come and talk? The door opened. Okay, we're coming in. Okay, that's good. Good to know that they're the same couple that was in second and third chapter there. Guevara? I'm glad we found you. Good work, I guess. So my son's searching for me. What can I say to turn them away? Why are you saying that? It's obvious. Of course, Alm resents me. Resents? I think he wants to forgive you, you know. I was always too busy as a politician, always tied up. And I was only working for money and never paying attention to my family. That's what caused my family to be broken up in the first place. When I suddenly had a kid one day, I was too far gone. I never treated them like my true family. No way. Well, that's pretty bad. After a short while, my wife left me, and she took Om to Liberal. After the divorce was formalized, I never saw him again. But then the strangest thing happened. I found another person to love not long after. Huh. Well, it does seem understandable if she resented you. Randy, that's way too direct. It's like that redhead said, so I know I'm totally hated. Not to mention I was connected to that Representative Hartman. So I've been hiding out to stay away from him. Thanks to that, I lost all my credibility as a politician. There's no way I can meet my son in this useless condition. Guevara. So that's what it was. Do you mind if I say something? Sure, go ahead. It may be the case that you did some cruel things to your son, and I'm sure that there's plenty of things he resents you for. But I think it'd be better for you to hear that with your own ears. Yeah. They really resented you. They wouldn't be trying to find you. It might be hard, and it might be painful, but it's worth it. But... Also, I definitely don't think your son hates you. Huh? When we met him and his wife Ellie, there was no resentment at all. It was all happiness. They were actually dying to meet you at any cost. We want our daughter to have a grandfather, so please give us any information about him you can find. That's right. They were really loving each other. There was no trace of hatred or any dark feelings for that matter. Yeah, that's right. I would have noticed it if there was. I can read anyone's poker face. Waji, you're being weird. Well, anyway, won't you go ahead and see how much your daughter has grown? We can ask you as much as we can. Won't you go meet her? I guess there's no helping it. Really? Why would I lie? Fine, let's go through with it. Got it. Okay, we'll call them right away. Lloyd hurried back to the Old Dragon Inn, and quickly brought Om and Ellie to Armorica Village. And they finally came to the place to reunite after 3 years. After all these years. Sorry everyone. This place is supposed to be quieter than the other place I was streaming, but apparently I'm not so lucky. Yeah, I seriously can't win, I'm sorry. Hopefully you aren't getting too much of this background sound. So my dad's in here? Yeah, absolutely. You can meet him now as you promised. Oh, thank you. Honestly, I would have never thought to find him here. Thank you. That's great. Let's go meet Grandpa. We have to give him a proper greeting after all. Ellie, why is your heart so pure? This is why I'm so in love with you. Oh, you two, get in the shed. Huh? Oh, sorry. You too, Armin. Sorry. Goo. No, it's fine, it's fine. This is exhausting. Anyway, he's waiting in there. Seems like